Yes, I can see.
Oh, okay, thank you, Mr. Law.
Cannot talk.
Nobody want to reply me. Okay, so for your first step, please set up your HTML properly, okay? Like what Mr. Law said, this viewport meta tag, very important, it must be there, okay? If you don't remember this whole line, please put in your cheat sheet, okay? So I need to see this, okay? And then link your CSS, right? Link your CSS. Make sure you link them properly. And how you can do a very basic check is you go to your CSS, you just put in the body, give it a background color. Okay? You see that? Change already. Okay? Meaning what? My CSS link already. So if my CSS not linked properly, of course you don't see anything. Right? So you know that it's your linking problem. Do the check first before you start anything. Okay? Do every check first before you start your layout, HTML or even your CSS or JavaScript. Okay, this is what I suggest. If not, when you panic, you do all the layout already, you do all the HTML already, suddenly your CSS don't work. Then you spend time trying to decode this. Okay? So same for JavaScript, so you just put your script source. Very important, script source, not script type, okay? So make sure that you link properly. How you check? You go to your JavaScript there. You can just put an alert. It's the pop-up. Just type anything. Okay? Reload. Nothing happened. Why? Why nothing happened? Let me see if this is working for browser. Okay. The live preview in the VS Code example. Okay, so I think I show you browser lah. Okay, so when you reload, you should see this hello or whatever. Okay, means that your JavaScript is linked properly already, and your CSS is linked properly already. Okay, then you start your work. Then you start whatever work that you need to do. Can? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, can? So don't be panic. Okay? As long as you have checked all this, basically you know that you have linked them properly. So this is one less thing to check later on. Okay? Can? So
Yes.
do you all still need me to go through the client logo section? The one that's supposed to look, to open. Oops. Wait. That's supposed to look something. This section. You still need to go through this one. No response. Oh, okay.
No.
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 Go through. Don't need to go through.
Okay, can you hear me? No.
Okay, for those who already know bear with us for a while, okay? And also maybe just confirm if you have the same understanding as what I'm showing, or you would like to correct me if I did something different or you think that it's not correct, okay? Feel free to stop me. Feel free to speak up. Okay, don't just keep quiet. And then after that, at the end of the day, you still lost. Okay? Okay. So for the client logo, right? If you look at the mobile, actually, it's actually already using Flex. Okay? For the mobile side, it's already using Flex. Yeah. I click anyhow clicking things. Okay. So, sorry. Okay, this part. Okay. So it's these two logo are side by side, so they are Flex. So are these two. Right? Correct? And we know that if you want to do Flex, you need one parent and the child inside. Right? So when you all see things like that, don't, like try to tackle everything at one go. Okay, go slow. Okay, look at it section by section or line by line, whichever you make sense to you. Okay, by line is like the first line or first row, then the second line or the second row. Okay, can. So what you need to do is I can give it a div or row, correct? And then I put in my image, correct? Oh, sorry. Okay, you see from here is here already, right? And then after that, I put another logo 2. Right. Correct. So these two logo, I need them to be side by side. Right. So in my CSS, I just put display Flex. Right. Oh, a lot of people say, my logo missing Where is it Right? Even you look at mobile, left one logo missing. Where is it? Okay, there's one thing you all need to know and need to remember. If you cannot remember, please write down in the cheat sheet to remind yourself. Okay, always wrap images inside a div. Okay, because the div is providing the size, okay, for like a container size for the image. Okay, put inside a div. One image, one div. Okay, like that. Can? And in your CSS, if you do this, okay, it means apply to all the image in your HTML. Okay, so you don't have to. After that, you don't have to like do this. No need Okay, this one means all the image already So if you have already done this it's good enough. Okay, to set your image responsive. Okay, and okay, and this display block, Mr. Law explained a lot of times already. Okay, if you want to remove, if some of y'all, when y'all do the practice, you realize that you have a gap and underneath your image, okay, a small gap underneath your image. Okay, put display block, that gap will disappear. Okay, for responsive image, these 3 normally are needed. Okay, please put all 3. Can? And then you see that both my logo now, they are side by side already. Alright? So far, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So far, so good, ah. So, another row also have two more logo, ma. Copy paste lah. Correct? All logo already. Correct? Your mobile, basically, already done. Okay? The mobile is basically done. Correct? So far, following, ah. So, this row is my parent, and the images are my children. Okay? One parent, two children. Another parent, another children. Okay? I can use the same class name, or for some, you want to do this, and then in your CSS, you want to do this. Same. Totally fine also. Okay? Can or not? Okay? Can ah? Okay. So now we move on to desktop. Okay. Desktop. Desktop one is what? Desktop one is one whole row. All four of them one row. Correct? So you go back to see your HTML. Do they have a parent? Does this now become the row 1 and row 2? Supposed to be the children. So they need a parent to put the display flags. Okay? So, put maybe 2 rows. Oh, cannot, sorry. You put rows, ah. Okay? This will be a parent. Take your row 1 and row 2. Move them in. Okay? Move them in, in your CSS. Okay? This is only for desktop. So we are doing media query, screen, and mean width. You can do it 688. Okay? Cannot remember this part, please put in your cheat sheet to remind yourself. Okay? And like what Mr. Law remind you all previously, don't do this. This is wrong. You see? Okay? It's wrong. And don't do this. This is also wrong. Alright? So, in the desktop, the parent, I call it rows. So for my rows, display flags. Just like that. Okay? Then, don't confuse yourself. Don't look, if you can't, you don't look at both layout first. Just look at one layout at a time. Okay, we're starting at mobile. You look at mobile layout first. See how you want to lay out. After you're done with mobile, okay, and you look at your desktop mobile, you can always go back to your HTML to actually put in like another parent div or whatever. Nothing wrong with that. Alright?
Oh man. Oh.
Who's that, Siti? Okay? Can? So this is the part where the logo, okay, is having the display flags, the sort of like nested, okay? But don't look at it, don't think of it like nested, and then you start to confuse yourself. Alright? So far, okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay, for the menu part. For the menu part. Because Ryan, I think you mentioned that you're a bit confused, right? Let me see my menu. Let me copy and paste my menu over. And I shall explain to you. Okay? This one alright already. I comment off. Sorry, I move off. Okay, this is the menu part, correct? The logo, the mobile menu, and then the mobile icon, and then the menu. Can see? Can Okay, for menu, right? Let me also see the CSS. Okay. Some of you ask me, the logo so big, how? Okay, set the width. You can always set the width. Nothing wrong about that. Okay? Nothing wrong about setting width. You can set the width. Okay? You can put it percentage. You can put it pixel. Like that. Both. Okay. Alright? Can? Okay, but the difference between pixel and percentage, I think you already know. One is responsive, one is fixed. Pixel is fixed. So if I go my desktop, right, it's still 200 pixel. Okay? At 40%, you will adjust accordingly. Alright? Depends on how you want to style your things. Okay? So, menu part. Okay, this is my menu. Alright. Just now Ryan asked how to centralize it, right? So, menu is where? Menu is here, my UL. Okay, my menu is UL. You can just use, because it's text, so you can use text align, center. Centralize already. Okay? You just need to use text align center. It will centralize for you. Then, try not to use float. Alright? Float will give you a lot of problem. If you don't know how to clear it. Can? Are you okay?
Yep.
Okay, So, taste test this practice. Alright, can You have Monday to ask us also. Okay, don't be shy. Both W and V classes. Okay, if you still have questions, please ask on Monday. Menu.js, how to do? Meaning the hamburger menu, right? How to do the hamburger menu? Is that a question, Dylan? Okay, hamburger menu. How do we do? Come. Okay. Let me take this one instead. Okay, this is your practice 4, right? Okay, I already have my icons, my menu, all this done already. Okay, so how do you do the JavaScript. Okay. Firstly, you all must remember, okay, for your JavaScript to work sometimes, I mean, some of your JavaScript is working, but you did forget to do one thing. You forget to hide your menu. Okay, you didn't put display none. You didn't have display none initially during a mobile. Okay, everything is showing. You were doing this, and then you are having a JavaScript, and then when no matter how you click, it's still there. Okay, remember on your mobile always after you have stopped everything already hide it. Okay, because in mobile, okay, menu is always hidden first. Hide it. Okay, can? Then now comes two things that we need to add action to. Okay, the icon and also the icon and this menu. Okay, why these two? Icon is for people to click. That's the action. Menu is to show and hide. Okay, that's another action. Okay, so we give it variable name. Okay, call icon. Anything you want it to call. Document dot get element by ID. I think you already know what's this. Okay, cannot remember? Write down. Okay, which ID I'm finding for this icon? I go back to my HTML and see. I call it icon also. Okay, and then the next one is menu. For menu, what's my ID? Also menu. Okay, it can be the same, it can be different, up to individual preference. Okay, this can be anything. You can call it anything you want. Okay, it will still work. Can? So after you add the icon already and the menu, I know these two things will need some action, will need some movement, will need something. So now I need to decide what is the action. First action, clicking. Okay, clicking at where? At which one of it? Is it the clicking on the menu or the icon? Which one? Okay, clicking on icon. Alright? So icon, add event listener. Add event listener means what? Means that wait for something. Wait for what? Wait for the action. Then what is the action? The action is called click. This one cannot change one. Must be click. You don't go and put like that. Wrong. Okay? Wait for action click. After that, they say after that, I wait already, people click already, what must I do? Okay? I go to a function. I can call it anything I want. Okay? And call it show hide menu. Show menu, hide menu, up to you. Okay? This is a function name, but I don't have a function here. Did you see my error here? Did you see this error here? It's telling you that what? Show hide menu not defined. Meaning what? Cannot find. Okay, show hide menu. Once I add this, my error go missing. Okay? So I have this menu ready. In this menu, what is it checking? What is it doing? What is supposed to be? Okay? So this function, right, is supposed to be controlling the menu part. Is it hiding or showing? Showing. Correct? So I have this thing called if and else. What am I checking? If my menu dot class list. Class list means what? Class list means this. The class. Inside these classes, okay, does it contains show? Does it have show or not? Show what? Where this show come from? Where is this show come from? This show is what? It's your CSS class. So, where should it be? Here. Okay? You create a show class. That's it. If here you put show menu, okay? Inside your JS should be show menu. Okay? If here you put appear, you make sure inside your CSS also call appear. Can? These two names must be the same. This is the part where JavaScript talk to CSS. Okay? Not HTML. Can? Okay. So now I'm checking my menu class has show or not. Correct? Has show. If has show meaning what? Meaning that it's like that. This one is showing. Correct? This one is showing. So if it's showing means what? If I click again, it should hide. Okay, it should hide it. Okay? So if I remove this show, it will be hidden already. Correct or not? So I need to remove it. Same so my menu class list inside should remove it. I must remove it. Okay? Here only got remove, I never add before. So meaning that if okay, else meaning that don't have show else means if don't have show I must add show. Okay? So how you check? How do you check in your browser? Show you how you all check. Go to the element tab. Okay? Inspect this section. Okay, your menu if you click the icon, JavaScript should put in the show. And then this should be showing. You click again, it's hidden. They remove the show. Can? So far okay? Okay, Okay, Kenneth, you want to know to do the form section, right? This section. Right? Form section. Okay, for forms okay, for forms what you need to type. Okay, since you already say it's a form, of course you must start with a form. You can ignore this action for now, okay? Because we're not going to use it for now. Okay? Input, I think you all know already. Input, type. Text, okay? It's the text field. Correct? This text field. Okay? Can you all see it? It's a bit small. It's this text field here. Your larger size. Okay? And then if you want text inside, it's called placeholder. Alright? Can? You can give it a class to style it. Up to you what class you want it to call. Okay, you can give it a class just to style it. Right? A lot of when you type input, right? Sometimes they give you this name. And this name you just whatever you want. Email. If this is email, you put email. If this is name, you put name. That's better. Okay? And so this is basically what you need. And then the submit button. Submit button is what? Input, type, submit. Okay? The input type is submit. Alright? And the button text, you see that it's called submit. If I want to change to something else, how to change? Okay, it's called value. Okay, sending, whatever, up to you. You look at my button, it's already changed. Okay, so this is all you need for input, submit, input type submit in the submit button. The same, you can give it a class to style it. Okay, and then you realize that the design that we gave, right, there are no gap between the input type, the input text and the submit button, correct? How do you fix that? Okay, one very, very simple way. I think Mr. Law went through a lot of time. Okay, make these two codes stick together. No more gap. Can I answer your question? Okay, good. So far, okay? Any other questions? Any other issues that you want me to go through?
Not for now. Everything, apart from everything, you say already for the main one.
Okay. So I hope I clear the questions. If you have any, please bring out on Monday because Tuesday is your face test. Alright? And one announcement from Miss Aisha on Monday, V class, please be punctual. Okay? Come at 9 a.m. because there will be assessor to come and assess the sessions together with SH. They will be in the class. Alright? So please do not be late. And 9 a.m. And class, please try not to MC or whatever next Tuesday and Thursday, okay? Because that's your face test. I'm not trying to stress you all, but yeah. Okay?
Okay, so remember Monday also school uniform.
Yep.
Okay, I think this one is standard. You don't need to ask. Everything also school uniform. Okay, and also a reminder to those of you who have not submitted your mock-up. Okay, so after the face test, we will be looking through and then we will be calling you up and then going through your mock-up with you. Okay, so this is for your project. But if you don't want to worry about so much about your project, right, you just